What's up guys, it's TheCasualAussie back again for another Digimon TCG video here in the release week. As promised, today I am here with the first of the deck profiles that will revolve around using 2 copies of a starter deck. So today I'm going to be doing Gaia Red, obviously, as you can see by the Koromon here, and yeah, really I'm just going to go through a deck profile using cards that came with the starter deck. The booster packs won't be included in this at all. Like, so if I like that to random one I pulled in the Gaia Red opening video, which you should definitely check out by the way. I cannot use that here. I cannot use any Volcanodramons I pulled. If I pulled a Volcanodramon in that pack, I just can't use it. But anyway, let us jump into the deck profile. I don't want to keep you guys waiting after all. So starting off, we have 4 copies of the only egg that we actually got in the starter deck, which is 4 copies of Koromon. So Koromon has a nice inheritable skill where if you're, essentially, if you've got a Mega Rod board, that maybe will gain an extra 1,000. Bit of a steep cost to use it, but hey, 4 more Stitch Evolution cards, it gains 1,000 DP. I mean, can't really go past an extra 1,000 DP, even though you have to go a long way to get it. But at the same time, like, it boosts War Greymon, it boosts Phoenixmon, so can't really complain too much for a starter deck, egg. Next up, moving on to the rookies. Probably my favorite part of the deck, in all honesty. We have 4 copies of, 4 copies of the Agumon, 4 copies of, where are you? Here, please. 4 copies of Biomon, and then finally 4 copies of Dracomon. So let's start off with Agumon. He is the best rookie in the deck. Inheritable plus 1,000 to your Digimon, to the Digimon that he's under during your turn. Biomon is just a 2 to hard play actually, which is insane in a game like this. You can lock your opponent to 1 memory unless they have one of those memory tamers like Izzy, Matt, Ty, etc. If they have one of those, locking them to 1 memory for their turn won't be that good, but hey, it's still a free rookie it's still a good rookie if they don't have that. And then finally Dracomon, he's just a big beater rookie of the deck. Nothing much else to really say about him. He still dies to Volcanodramon. Anyway, moving on to the champions. We have 4 copies of Greymon. I'll just put him there. 4 copies of Cordramon. And then finally 4 copies of Birdramon. So, starter deck Greymon, just inheritable skill, security attack +1, in a deck that can do so many security attacks. Like, that's what this Gaia Red Starter Deck is all about. Just hitting hard, hitting strong. That's the word I was trying to say. And that extra security attack does help some Phoenixmon do a bit more, and it also adds another security attack onto War Greymon, so it's just a nice card. Cordramon, the blocker that came with the starter deck, pretty nice 6k body. He's just a good card, mandatory 4 of, especially like there aren't many other cards you can play instead of Cordramon. He's just a great deck. I mean, great card and a great for this deck and a great card for Red in general. And then Birdramon's just your 5k vanilla, nothing special about Birdramon. Even though I like Birdramon, it's just a 4k vanilla, a 5k vanilla. But otherwise, it is a pretty decent card to go into. Anyway, moving on to the ultimates, we have 4 copies of Garudamon, and then 4 copies of, let me just get this sorted, Metal Greymon. So Garudamon, when Digivolving, when your Digimon gets plus 3,000 DP during the turn it's evolved into. And Metal Greymon here, when this Digimon is blocked, gain 3 memory, that's its inheritable skill. I honestly love this inheritable skill. It deters blocking, which is great, especially when you're playing an aggro deck like this. And honestly, I love it better than the versus set Metal Greymon, which is the memory borrower. Yeah, it's just such a better card. in my opinion. But anyway, for each of those guys, not really much else to say about them. Anyway, moving on to the Mega Digimon, we play 4 copies of War Greymon, and then finally 4 copies of Phoenixmon. Where is he? He almost fell off. Anyway, so War Greymon, interesting card actually. Let me just take this guy so I can make sure I get his effect right for you all. But every 2 Digivolution cards this Digimon has, it gains a security attack +1. So you evolve it all the way from Koromon to War Greymon, that's 4 security attacks right there. Because its own, actually no, that's 3 security attacks, sorry. Its own plus 2 security attacks for each of the sources under it. 12k beta, and you can boost him up with stuff like, what is it? The Agumon and even the Garudamon if you really want to. And then finally Phoenixmon, just a bigger vanilla, tender hard play 2 to evolve into. He is just a nice card. I'll admit I've slept on Phoenixmon a bit, but he is powerful, very powerful. Especially if you get a lot of sources under him, he becomes even better. Anyway, that's it for all the Digimon. Moving on to the option cards, and you don't know how good this feels. Because if you didn't know, I've been playing Red for the longest time now, ever since the pre-release event. So, and I only have 2 copies of this card until now, but that's 4 copies of, I played 4 copies of Gaia Force, and then 2 copies of Shadow Wing. So Gaia Force, everyone knows what Gaia Force is. Everyone knows the power of the Gaia Force. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon for 8 the cost, but in activating security, it's free. It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I love this card. I'm so glad I have 4 finally. And then we're on Shadow Wing, it's a 1 cost to play, just gives your Digimon 3000 for the turn. But its security effect, if it gets revealed, all your Digimon gain security attack +1 during until the end of your next turn. So your opponent crashes into this, your Digimon are going to do a lot more damage to their security, which is unfortunate for them. But anyway, moving on to the final card I play in this deck. 4 copies of the starter deck Tai Kamiya. It's just a free extra 1000 and 2 to play. It's not that bad. It's not a bad card by any means. I still like the memory borrowed. No, not borrow. Memory gainer tie that we get in set 1. But hey, for this, that's an extra 4000 DP to all your Digimon. It can seriously. It can win games, especially like you get 2 on the field. That's an extra 2k. That makes your already buffed Digimon buffer. It is, and 2 to play is cheap cost, and you get it from free for security. So it's just a really nice card. But anyway, I think that is going to do it for this deck profile. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below. Let me know what your favorite starter deck is, and I will catch you guys next time. So until then, stay frosty.